So far for Max Duggan, the record is great. The stats, the throwing stats at least haven't been great. Rushing stats have been fantastic. We have basically 2 weeks left of the UFL season, the penultimate game as he gets hit. Throws to Hakeem Butler. This guy was amazing in the previous iteration of the UFL last season. Jacob Saylor's been a great player in this league. And yeah, right now St. Louis trying to guarantee that they get a home game in the playoffs. Duggan, like an old West guy, he takes the ball, basically puts it on his side hip, and then threw it. That was a good throw. We in the video that got 1 million views, I think we all looked at that funky throwing motion, and it's still pretty funky, but it worked that time. Duggan in the gun. Handoff to Sailors, got tripped by the ghost of Christmas past. In the 8 games so far, he has been playing great. Sailors. This guy, I said last year I thought he should have gotten a shot in the NFL. Let's see if it happens this year. As Duggan under center. Play action. He's got all day. Throws it to the check down. That's tight. They ended up giving him the first down. Nice little end around by the receiver. Some good blocks. Got tripped up a little bit. 2nd and 2. Duggan in the pistol. That was a great defensive play by the Brahmas. 3rd and 1. Let's see if this is 4-down territory. They've been pretty risk averse in this league. As that's a handoff. Don't even have to have the discussion. 1st down. Duggan in the gun. Handoff. Decent run. St. Louis all season been starting slow. But this is the number 1 team in the UFL for a reason. Because they are damn good. As Duggan in the pistol again. That's a little toss play to the receiver. Okay, 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. Receiver goes into motion. Check down to the running back. Sailors with a nice B-button spin. They are in the red zone. San Antonio does not have a lot of answers on this one. Sailors on this flare route. Ooh. Now again, the receiver can block if this is thrown behind the line of scrimmage, but that was a little close. I am half a whiskey in, and I didn't eat anything, so it was probably a bad idea. You know what else was a bad idea? That tackling. 2nd and goal. We are damn near halfway through the first quarter, and this drive is still going on. This is what you like to see. Boa constrict the other side, as we got a 3rd and about 2.5. 3rd and goal. They've really liked using Duggan on running plays in the red zone or in a goal-to-go situation. No, they're going to try to throw it. Hakeem, that was better than a lot of his other 50-50 balls. His big problem with throwing those is he throws them on a straight line. I feel like if he got some more air on this, it would have had a better shot. Now, again, great defensive play, borderline on pass interference, but I feel like he could have got the ball a little bit higher, get him to where you basically throw the coverage off and you have him put his hands like up in this area. But here we go. Rodrigo Blankenship, a kicker who is better than Jake Moody. Snap the hold. The kick is up. The kick is good. All right, that was drive number 1. That was a long-ass drive. Drive number 1 ended in a field goal. I'm sure they got a little bit more in mind for this second drive as that one hits the turf immediately. 2nd and 10. 5-step drop. Hit at the line. 3rd down. After the long first drive, this second drive is moving pretty, this may be quick as we got a 3rd and 10. 5-step drop again. Cameraman did a pretty crappy job there, but let's see what the flag's on. Offsides. All right, they get one more shot at this. 3rd and 5. Butler goes into motion into the slot. 3rd and 5. Play action. Drifts, but gets it to the tight end. That's a first. 1st and 10. Receiver goes into motion on the outside. That's a run. Sails his way to the 40-yard line. Great seal block there by the tight end, but Sailors came up and he was holding something that you don't want to be holding. Let's see if he got hit in the fun place. Okay, he limped off the field. I don't think that was an injury. I think that was a injury. Another first down. All right, new set of downs. This is going to be a long video at the rate these drives are going. Duggan. Reset, pump, through. Wow, was that caught? Cameraman trying to work at getting these angles. Let's see. Yep, that is no dice. In the pistol. Handoff to the running back. That goes nowhere. 3rd down. Empty backfield for Duggan. Looks like San Antonio's going to send pressure. They bail out of it. Tries to throw it toward the end zone. Nice play. Gets it to the 1. They disguised it pretty well, but he, again, with the disguise, the corner was not in the right spot. And that was the place that you need to hit with that defensive coverage. Good job by Duggan. In the gun. They're sending heat. Oh, he got hit pretty hard. They're calling touchdown. Let's hope he's all right. Okay, he's all right. That is very nice hair. I'm jealous. That's more like my hair, although he has a better hairline than I do. 1-point try with Duggan in the pistol. Completely flipping the tight ends around. Duggan. Gonna go up 50-50. Too high. All right, if you like the video, like, comment, follow, subscribe, blah, 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 all the fun stuff. Let's see if we get a video later. We probably won't. San Antonio's not very good.